chapter 16 of Goldratt's classic, The Goal. This chapter sucks. Alex's wife, Julie Rogo, she sucks. It's a 2-page chapter. We've had a couple shorter chapters beforehand. Rogo gets back from this great success, not only success in the book in getting the kids to finish the scout hike, to teach the kids that Fat Herbie is the constraint, but also a literary success in the fact that this is a really well-known chapter around the world. And we follow it up with just a dud with an adult who abandons her kids. Again, we know that Julie's unhappy with Alex. She doesn't like living in his hometown. I think she leaves in a note. She says, "Al, I can't handle always being last in line for you." So, Alex returns home. Our big discovery this weekend is that Alex's daughter's name is Sharon, because we find her at home alone because the mom, Julie, has left the house. Sharon asks her dad on page 121, "Is mommy still mad at me?" So again, a case of great parenting on behalf of Julie. Not forgiving at all that Alex could be a terrible husband, and has certainly been more focused on whether or not this robot in his plant is doing anything than he is trying to invest in the relationship he has with his wife. Rogo calls around looking for the wife, and her own mother says to Rogo, "What did you do to her?" yells her mother. And his last comment is, "I'm very worried about her." So again, we've got a parent, one of your constraints as a parent is if you have kids, you're responsible for those kids. This probably strikes a personal note for me that it's something you just shouldn't ever do as an adult, is abandon kids. So with that, in a simple 2 pages, we wrap up what is pretty much a throwaway chapter in chapter 16. And in chapter 17, we'll hop right back in with the robot and focus again on taking the lessons that we've learned and seeing how they apply to taming the constraints in Alex's plant and what that can do for unlocking money for Unico using the theory of constraints. The book is great. This chapter is not. These things happen. You'd still really benefit from reading the actual book, and now you know that you can skip this chapter.